Hello fans, and welcome to another beautiful day at Sophia Kamau's kitchen. Today I have a very exciting recipe and it's butter chicken. Today I'm going to show you how to make it. I have all the ingredients lined up here and we will go through them. We start with chicken breast. You could use chicken thighs or any other meat of chicken, but boneless will be better. This is 1 kilogram. I have 6 tablespoons of butter. I will use a teaspoon of chili peppers, but if you can take the heat, you can use 1 tablespoon. I have 1 tablespoon of garam masala. I have 1 tablespoon of coriander powder. I have 1 tablespoon of fenugreek. I will use a teaspoon of salt to start and adjust later. I have 2 tablespoons of tomato paste to give that vibrant red color, because the tomatoes, fresh tomatoes, sometimes doesn't give that bright color. And I have the 3 medium tomatoes. I always deal with the frozen ones, so defrosted and blended them. I have 2 medium onions, 1 cup of cashew nuts, 1 tablespoon of garlic, 1 tablespoon of ginger, and 2 tablespoons of sugar. You could use more or less after you try this recipe, and 3 cups of water. So let's get cooking. To start, I have my butter melting here, and now I will add chicken and just fry it a little bit. And this I just did bite-sized pieces. For my 1 kilo, I think I can do 2 batches of frying here. So with the high heat, I will fry this chicken, just cooking them halfway, and then I can flip them all, and then we are done with the first batch, and then we'll do second batch. But I'll have to show you once my butter is really heated up. Now I have to flip my pieces of chicken. This is a really good heat, and look, they're already turning brown. Just making sure not to burn them. Just a little brown, and then we will finish cooking them later when we are making our stew with it. So I'll continue like this with this batch, and then I'll do my next batch and we'll show you the results. And if your fire is getting too hot, you can reduce a little bit. Okay, that's good. My second batch is now done. They all have a tint of brown, and that's I take them out now. I only needed 2 batches with this one, but if you are making for a bigger crowd, even more batches. And using a bigger pot has helped me than a small pot. So see, still lots of butter. I kind of used the 4 tablespoons and I left the 1 tablespoon there. 2 tablespoons because I had 6 tablespoons. 1 piece fly away. Yeah, so I'm going to add my onions to this, and they will sweat a little bit and then fry. And if I think the oil is not enough, I can add the other butter, but for now I want to fry with this one. Now my onions have cooked a little bit. I am going to add the garlic and cook it a little bit longer, and the ginger too, just to cook it and make sure the garlic does not burn, because when the garlic burns is not pleasant. As I always say, it turns your food bitter, even though it has a really good flavor when you cook it the right way. And that's my ginger too. The brown bits here is just the butter and the chicken. That is flavor building up. So no worry that the pan is burnt, but it has really good, deep, intense flavors which have accumulated through the heating and the the cooking. So now I have cooked these a little bit. It's time now to add all my other ingredients and let them cook for about 20 minutes. So, and all the flavors to mingle. First, I can start here with the tomatoes, my pureed tomatoes. I will add them there. And I will add the tomato paste. Mix it up. So I have done this, and now I will have to add my sugar. Everything now goes in. My garam masala, my fenugreek, my coriander seeds, my teaspoon of salt, but if you can take the heat, you can add a tablespoon. And that's about it. I stir it, and I will also have to add the liquid so that the flavors can mix and just cook perfectly. I'll add the water. Oh, and one more ingredient, the cashew nuts. I have to add my cashew nuts and the water. I'll add all the 3 cups of water. I'm cooking with fresh tomatoes, but already blended, not the chopped up ones. So still I need to cook it for long for my flavors all to mingle. So I'll bring this to a boil and reduce to simmer and cook it for 20 minutes. Then we will come back. Welcome back. After 20 minutes of cooking this at a simmering pace, this is what I have. It has really reduced, and the flavor intensity is really good. The smell is amazing. So here now I'll have to turn off my stove, cool this a little bit, and then I'll put it in my blender. I have one thing to say. I forgot to add this showing the ingredients. I need 1 cup of whipping cream. So, and I promise I won't forget to put in the ingredient list. So it was in the fridge. I didn't want to bring it out until last moment, and then I forgot it. So there it is, 1 cup and of whipping cream. I will put it at the very end. So here we go. This is all done. I've turned off my stove and I turn to my gadget. So these cashew nuts now are like soft and ready to go into my blender. I want to blend everything and get a very smooth velvety texture. Okay, so here we go. I got my gadgets ready here. So I have this food processor and the nutribullet. So if you have this kind of food processor, Hamilton Beach, you just have to remove these blades. That one is stuck. And then you can use this. Oh my goodness. That is the blade you will use to process and or blend this. So, but I like using my nutribullet. It's smaller, it's easier and faster to clean. So you can use any other. Also, if you have the hand blender, you could just blend direct in the pot, but this is non-stick. You don't want to ruin it if it's a steel pot or any other kind, or empty into a stainless steel container like this and blend in there. So we'll put it through the nutribullet, blend it using this, and I will afterwards I'll have to sieve through here, pushing with my spatula. So let's do it here and see how we do it. I got my cup ready and just throw everything in here. See already how creamy it looks. So I'm going to empty it. Look at that. All those nuts have been blended and it's a good thing. So I will put it in my sieve here. This is how I do. I will mash and mash here or press it against the sieve until we get all this goodness through the sieve, and only leaving a few skins or whatever was not ground very well so the rest of the thing coming through, that is that. So I will finish with this and then we go to the next batch. So after pressing and pressing and pressing, what I have left here, I can say, is the skins of tomatoes and seeds, and maybe a few of the fenugreek leaves that I did not blend smoothly. So that's what I have left there on the sieve. But at the bottom I have all the goodness of the velvety texture or smooth texture of the butter chicken sauce. Okay, so this is how I do it and take it out, and then I'm not gonna leave any go to waste. This is how much is on my thing. So I have some hot water I've boiled, and I'll have to put a little bit here and rinse everything. You could have hot, cold, is up to you. I like using hot. So careful. I just want to get all the goodness out of this. Okay, there you go. Just a little liquid so that you don't ruin your stew. There, I cleaned most of it. So I will also run it through the sieve and get most of this out and all the goodness of the sauce to get it out completely. So that I feel better. I'm not wasting a lot. And again, take everything out from the behind. And now I'm happy with that. I got almost everything. I'll put my sauce back in the pan here and we will take it to the stove. Back to my stove now. I'll put it on medium heat, and this is where it can bubble really bad. So now I will empty the remainder of the butter, the 2 tablespoons that I left. If you used it all at once, that's good enough. You can add a little bit more later, or just 6 tablespoons are good enough. And then I will now add 1 cup. This is my equivalent of the measuring cup. So 1 cup of cream. I will add that cream there, and then I will now stir and bring my chicken back into the pot and empty it there and mix everything together. So after I mix everything together, I will cook it for a further 5 to 10 minutes. Remember, the chicken was not completely cooked, but between 5 to 10 minutes your chicken will be cooked through, and the color will be beautiful and everything will be perfect. So I will cover here. This is now the final part where you can test for your salt, if you need to add a little chili, but for me everything is perfect and I don't need to add anything. So I will cover, let it simmer, and we see how it looks at the end. Catch you later. Our chicken is fully cooked now, I believe. I took 10 minutes because I still have plenty of time. Look at that. Cooking slowly on a very low heat because our sauce is thick and you don't want it burning. So I'm going to plate and garnish this, and we finalize everything. Welcome back, and I am so excited. It turned out perfect. I just wish you could test it. It is so delicious, so creamy, and to perfection. Oh my goodness, please give this a try. It's amazing. Now you have seen how I have done it, step by step. All the ingredients are so simple, and once you start making this, you will never stop. It goes very well with a lot of foods. You can eat it with anything, just your imagination. And my goodness, are you still watching? Did you subscribe? Did you hit the like button? Did you give me some likes? Please do so, because we are up for more excitement in future videos. Go ahead, give this recipe a try. Let me know how yours turn out. And as I say, your imagination on how you can eat it, and you will never regret. I have tried over and over, and every time I am going one notch higher. Thank you for watching. Until we see you next time, bye.